Hello everybody and welcome to the monthly update for December 2018, and as the title suggests, this is just a quick video I do at the beginning of every month to give you guys a little bit of an update for the last month and the plans for the next month, that being December. But before we do start, obviously, with this month, I do want to go briefly over how last month went. So, the most important thing about November, at least in my eyes, is the fact the Legendary server was finally released, and I really enjoyed it. We've had 2 videos up so far. People seem to have enjoyed them, likes and views and people are seemingly enjoying them. I'm really enjoying playing. Other people, I've seen a lot of people playing, streaming, stuff like that. I mean, I can't remember what it was. I posted on Twitter about it, but I think it was Shroud on Twitch played it, and Lotro was up the 6th most viewed or 6th highest viewed game on Twitch for a couple of hours, which was insane and really obviously amazing for the game. So I kind of hope that brought quite a lot of people in. That would be really, really cool to see. But obviously, as I said, we've got 2 videos out so far for that, and more to come. Obviously, I've just again been busy, but I'm going to get on to what's happening this month. If you follow my Twitter, you already know what I've said about this month, my challenge, my plan, etc. But I will be going into that in this video anyway. But if you don't follow me on Twitter, this is my little plug to say do that, because I post quite a lot-ish about plans and updates and stuff. So, yeah, just follow me on there. It's in the description. But, carrying on, another thing I was surprised about with last month, we actually had, the month before, October, we had 5 videos go out. This month, or last month, we had 4 go out, which is obviously less. I'm just kind of surprised that I quickly looked at my, I went into the creator studio thing on YouTube when I was just going through descriptions and stuff, and I'm surprised to see views and, watch time and stuff is staying pretty consistent. Only having 4 videos, that's a video a week, basically. And, we're staying pretty consistent. So I hope when videos pick up again to a more regular rate, I'm not going to say it's going to skyrocket, but you would have thought if they've been doing well, which the videos that I have been putting out have been doing well, you would have thought if they stay that consistent, there's going to be this nice little spike that goes up right at the end of the year, which I think will be really, really good. So I am, hoping that happens. If not, I'm not going to be too fussed, because again, we're staying consistent, so any increase is always great, but consistency is also a good thing. So I just don't, as long as it doesn't go down too much, then I think I'm okay and I'm happy. But speaking of views, I'm not normally one to care about views, but there's 2 videos that I do care about currently. That is episode 450 and the Legendary Server episode 1. So episode 450, which, has been doing really, really well, is currently, at the time of recording, it could be more by the time you watch this, is currently at 1,863 views. That is almost 2K, if you couldn't work that one out. That is really, really cool. And the Legendary Server episode 1 is currently at 996 views, so really, really close to 1K views. So that's also completely awesome. Again, that's seemingly people are obviously enjoying that. So, I'm really, that's kind of a little bit of an achievement. So once they both get to 2K and 1K respectively, I think that's going to be a little bit of a milestone for me, because I really think that's kind of cool. Not quite being at episode 1 of the main series, but that's because that's been up for however many years. That's at 4K views at the moment, but it's the little things. Halfway there in a lot less time seems pretty good for 450. But yeah, that's something that's just going to eventually keep going up. And again, I talked about this last month. I need to go through them when I get a bit more time and I'm not focusing on making videos, but I'm just going to be going through and sort of watching 1 to 100, 101 to 200, etc., etc., just in preparation for episode 500, and writing down the main things I did in each of those, because I do want to do that catch-up video that I was chatting about you know, when I was talking about it last time, you know, just to catch up before episode 500, because it's like 6 days worth of video at the moment, and a lot more time played. I don't know also if I mentioned this, but on episode 500, I do want to do a slash played on Tarvelad, because I think that'd be really, really cool. I've not spent as much time AFKing on Tarvelad as I have on my main Ents for Eel, and I've also been playing him longer, but I find it interesting to see how long I've been playing, you know, on that character compared to how long the videos are, because a lot of them are sped up and, you know, farming and a few messed up recordings and stuff, but it'd be interesting to see the sort of gap in time compared to how much has gone out and how much I've played, because it should be relatively close, I would have thought. I wouldn't think it'd be too far off, but we'll see. I have done a bit of AFKing with him, so maybe there'll be a bit of a gap, but we'll see. The last thing for last month is just a little bit of my upgrades. So I talked about this in the last 2, maybe 3 episodes, I think. But I've finally gone and got myself a new audio setup, and everything seems to be working. So when I say a new audio setup as a whole, I mean I got a new microphone, I've got a new boom arm, I've got a new, I've upgraded from a phantom power to a audio interface. So, you know, it's plugging into my computer a little bit better. Because like, it used to be a USB to 3.5mm adapter, then 3.5mm to XLR, into the phantom power, into the XLR, to the microphone, and now it's XLR from the microphone to the phantom, to the audio interface, and then USB from the interface to my computer. So it's a lot cleaner, tidier, and stuff, and hopefully it seems to be sounding better, but, you know, the proof's in the pudding. You guys will hear it. I'm still tinkering with a few things. It allows me quite nicely to be fiddling with it before and during the recording, rather than solely during the editing. So I can stop me peaking as much, and I can sort of control things a little bit easier. So I'm hoping audio should sound better, and I'm getting used to it because I've not really had a little knob to twiddle and affect any volumes and stuff before, so I've got to work out what all the bells and whistles are, and hopefully, you know, it seems to be working for the moment. I'm probably not going to fiddle with it too much, because otherwise I'm going to break something or, you know, really mess something up. But that is pretty much it for last month, so I'm going to just quickly chat about this month. If you have followed me on Twitter, you should know this, but in case you missed it, I do have a plan. I said this last night, because I had mentioned there was no video going out last night, because I have a plan for December. As I said, last month I did 4 videos, the month before it was 5, this month I want to do 31. So there are 31 days in December, today is the 1st, I'm cheating a little bit because this is going to be the first video of the month, but I want to do a video every single day of the month. I want to try. It might not happen, I'm hoping it will, because it's kind of a challenge. I like challenging myself, but also it'll hopefully get me back on track. I used to do a video every single day, pretty much no matter what, but I've recently fallen off that, be it work or tiredness or just awkward hours because of my my traveling to work situation currently. Maybe that's changing in the new year. Maybe, don't know. We'll see. I haven't really planned anything out yet, but I want to try and get 1 video every single day of the month. Again, this is going to be the first one. This is just giving me a little bit of time to work on having a bit more time for tomorrow, the day after, etc. But it might not happen. It might be 30 videos. I might take Christmas off because, I mean, that's fair enough, right? But the good thing is, compared to old times, I used to basically, if I was going to do this, do like 30 videos, 30 Lotro videos, for example, just on the main series, and it would kind of get a bit boring. I kind of burn myself out by trying to get one out every single day. But luckily, now we've got 2 different series running, both Lotro still, so I shouldn't really get burnt out because they're different characters, and I'm not kind of doing the same thing. I'm like further forward and then at the beginning still, so it's nice little, there's a disconnect almost there. But they're going to be mainly Lotro main server videos and Legendary server videos, alternating like they currently have been. But the good thing is I only like to do one a day because of the Hobbit gifts. I like to have the Hobbit gift at the beginning of the episode because it kind of adds a little something to it that I enjoy. And hopefully you guys maybe enjoy that. It's like this little thing, nice little thing at the beginning to have. But yeah, I normally only do one video a day because of that. But I realized recently, and I didn't think about it this way, that per day, like every day, I can record 2 videos now because they're separate servers. Arnor and Arkenstone are separate. So I can record both of those and then spend a little bit more time on them because I'm not going to have to get them out on the same day. So I can like record a Lotro video, get that up that night, and then the Legendary video can go up the night after. So they can both be decently long and I don't have to worry about trying to render out, 40 minutes, 2 40-minute videos in the day. I can worry about it like later, and then the next day I can do 2 still. It kind of just works out. I'm maybe not explaining it too well, but I think it should work out. So I can in theory do 2 videos a day rather than just 1. I could always do 2, like 2 Lotro videos, but personal preference. I like the Hobbit gifts and stuff. But yeah, it allows me to do 2 videos, gets me kind of ahead of myself. So if I do have a day where I don't feel too well or anything like that, I've got a video prepared, which is kind of nice. I've got a fallback plan if, I'm busy, I'm late back from work, bus breaks down or something like that, or there's traffic or anything like that. Anything that happens, I've still got that backup video that's done and I don't have to worry about recording, or if it's like, construction or it's busy or noise and etc. etc. I have that extra video, which is really nice. So I'm gonna be doing that. That's gonna be how it is. It's gonna mainly be those. I do have some other plans. I don't know if it was last monthly update or the month before or just a video in between, but someone, I can't find the comment for some reason. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough, but someone had mentioned going and playing different MMOs. Like, I noticed a lot of people that play Lotro play Star Wars The Old Republic online. I think that's what it's called. That's like a key one. And I've been getting a lot of adverts of like Black Desert Online because that seems to have had like a re-release or a graphical update or something new that it's worthy of being in every advertisement ever on my computer. And a few other things. So I've maybe, because I've had that DDO video and that did really, really well, probably one of my best, successful videos in my eyes. I'm just wondering if people would like to see me go and play other MMOs and give like a first impression sort of thing, like play an hour or an hour and a half, sort of the introduction, see how I feel. If you want to see how I feel about your favorite MMO other than Lotro, or just a random MMO that you're maybe wondering about and you want me to do a video on it sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go and do a bunch of, oh, this is an MMO, let's try it for an hour, that sort of stuff. But yeah, give me a shout if you think there is any MMOs or anything, or even just regular games, I don't think like a regular Let's Play style for a non-Lotro game would necessarily work on the channel at the moment. I don't feel like it would. So maybe I could do like a, not necessarily first impression sort of thing, but play it for a couple of hours and then edit it all together sort of thing, because I enjoy those sort of videos. So I can't see why I couldn't necessarily make one myself. So if you like either of those ideas, the MMOs or just other games and just sort of first impressions, or play a couple of hours and see how I feel sort of videos, just post them in the comments below and I'll see if I can get around to them. Again, I think like Star Wars The Old Republic Online is a one. I think like Eve, I think someone recommended to me. A few others I've seen, Black Desert Online again, which seems like a very beautiful game, though I've heard things of it being pay to win, so maybe tread carefully there. But yeah, just give me a shout, tell me what you think, anything like that. Also, jumping off that point for my kind of final point, second to final point, because I realized something extra that I didn't write in my notes that I need to ask you guys. I still have that video that I think I mentioned it in the last monthly update. I have that video I recorded in June, that was like my similar to the DDO video thing that I just recorded, and then it kind of got lost because I actually had to move my PC to another room to record that video because I recorded it like at midnight. Same thing I did as the DDO episode. I recorded that like midnight to like 2:30 in the morning or something, however long it took, in a different room downstairs. But yeah, basically, I have one of those. I'm going to be releasing it at some time this month. It's been 6 months since I've done it. I might release it exactly 6 months after it was recorded. I just basically need to add a thing at the beginning to say, hey, by the way, this was done quite a few months ago. So some things I might say might not add up with what is happening now. I mentioned something about the level cap being 115 and raising very soon for Lotro. So stuff like that. But I will be releasing that. So keep an eye out. I'm not actually, more than likely, not going to tell you when it's going to be released. So keep your eyes out. That's all I can say. And maybe if one of you can guess what it is, you know, I don't know if there'll be a prize or anything. Just see if you can guess what you think it is. My only hint, again, is it's somewhat similar to my DDO episode. It's in the same vein, sort of thing. As in, I've played Lotro for 6 years, but I haven't done this before, type of thing. Maybe that gives it away too easily, but, you know, we'll see. But the final thing, and this was my thing I randomly thought about today while I was at work, I wanted your opinion on upload times. So right now, I upload at 9 p.m. UK time. This video is going to be going up a little bit late, probably around 10 p.m., depending on how long it takes to upload. But I just want your opinion. Would you prefer it to be earlier than now or later than like regular upload? So sort of, you know, do you want it as like in the morning, like, you know, 5 o'clock or 9 o'clock or, you know, 2 a.m. sort of thing, if that works out better for your time? Because I think a majority of the people that watch this channel are American. So I don't know what the best time for you is. So if you have a preference on top of, you know, just the current time, if the current time works for you, then sure, it works for me. But I just want people's opinion on that, because it was something I was thinking about recently, and now that I've, you know, kind of got more people to ask, because last time I asked, I maybe had about 100 subscribers, so I've got more people to ask now. I just want your opinion on when you would like that, because I used to upload them at like 12, like midday. And then I slowly just pushed it to 9 o'clock. I think I had it at 8 once, and then 9 o'clock. And 9 o'clock kind of seems to work, but again, just want your opinion on things. But I need to stop babbling on. That's pretty much all I've got for this one. So for next month, for this month, the plan is I want to get a video out every single day. This is my cheat episode. Everything else will be, you know, Lotro, or that extra video, or another video, most likely. Do you want me to switch upload times? Just give me a shout. Maybe I'll see if anything can work, if it works out for me well. And I'm also going to be releasing that video from June. I just need to add something to the beginning of it. It got lost on my hard drive. My recording hard drive is quite big. It's like 4 terabytes. So it's only like a 30 gig recording file. I say only, but like with the new recording software stuff that I use, that's like a regular like 15-minute video is like, you know, 20 gigs already. So it's not a huge thing when it's like a bit over an hour worth of content. So I will be uploading that. I just need to add an addendum. It just got lost in a bunch of folders, and I didn't really pay attention to it, just being a random 30 gig file, until I had to back up my drive to sort my Windows out or something. But yeah, that's a boring little subject to talk about. But yeah, everything is answered. We're nearly at 20 minutes, so I have a feeling I need to stop now. That's all for this monthly update. I think it's the longest one so far. We'll probably change that in the future. If you have any suggestions or anything, just post them down below. But that is it for now. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully, you know, you're excited for this month. And I'll see you tomorrow if all things go to plan. And then the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. But bye-bye.